Hey, good day, guys. This is Chibuzo and you're welcome to Login Infotech channel. In this video, I'll be showing you how to use Google Forms for data entry. And this can be achieved by simply linking your Google Forms to a Google Sheet. So what this does is that it automates data entry. For instance, it saves you the stress of re-entering the data circulated from your Google Forms into a spreadsheet package because it does this automatically for whenever a recipient or a responder responds to the Google form, automatically the data he or she inputs into the Google form is being entered automatically into Google Sheet, which is a spreadsheet package like you all know. And like I said, it saves you the stress, time, and money. How does it do this? For example, since I said the entry once the responder responds on the Google form, the entry is being done on real time. So you doesn't really need you doing anything because once the person enters his or her data, automatically it's being updated on the Google Sheet. Money in the sense that it saves you money in the sense that, for instance, you wouldn't have the interest of hiring, let's say, a virtual assistant that will re-enter the data into the Google spreadsheet because automatically this is done. So that is where the saving of money aspect comes in, the time and stress, like I've already explained from the beginning. So that's what I'll be teaching in this video, how to actually use Google Forms for data entry automatically. And all you have to do once the spreadsheet package the spreadsheet that contains the data has been updated. All you have to do is to go there, print the data, and use it for whatever purpose you intended using it for. So that's what we're learning in this video, and I'll be taking you step by step from the beginning to the end. So all our plan is to watch this video to the end to get all the tidbits that is necessary for you to carry this out all by yourself. So, like I will normally say, all you need to do is to pull a cushion, grab your favorite fruit juice, and that's what I'll be taking in this video. So let's get started.
You are welcome to Blog Infotech YouTube channel.
So you're welcome back from the short break. So like I said from the start, Blog Infotech is the name of this channel, which is basically a technology related channel. So what we do here actually is that we upload videos on a daily basis on how-tos and tutorials that can help you carry out some functions all by yourself, whereby you don't need, and even if you're not tech savvy enough, you can actually go from our videos and learn some important tutorials that will be of use. So we cover topics such as mobile apps, laptops, PC, cryptocurrencies, affiliate marketing, and also how to make money. So if you're interested in this channel, I will please need to kindly hit the red subscribe button, which is below this video that you're watching. And also you can easily turn on the bell notification so I get notified whenever I release important videos just like this. So having done that, let us now go back to business, which is showing you how to use Google Forms for data entry. So I've actually created a video on how to create Google Form from the scratch. So in case you want to know how to create Google Forms, you can actually go to the description of this very video you're watching, whereby I teach you the basic step by steps and all that is needed to know how to create Google Forms. So I will lay a link of that video in the description of this very video so you can go and learn. But also in this video, I will be creating a Google Form for a practical example of what I'll be teaching you in this video. So you can also learn that or see a brief info of what I'm talking about. But if you want to go tidbits whereby I speak more about how to create Google Forms, you can also watch that video. But also in this video, I will create Google Form, but on a fast pace. So now, like I said in the previous video, how to create Google Forms, the first thing you need to do if you want to make use of Google Forms, you actually have to have a Google account. If you have a Gmail address, automatically you have a Google account, and you are entitled to all features or programs that comes with Google, such as Google Sheets, Google Docs, Google, YouTube, Gmail, Google AdSense, and the like. So once you have Google accounts, you can use all Google features or programs automatically. So now let's get started. What you actually do once you've opened to the browser that you already logged into your Google account, all you have to search for on the search bar, you have to type some forms.google.com because we are locating Google Forms. So it will actually open to this page where you see some already pre-designed Google Forms, and actually, but we will be creating from the scratch just like we did in the last video. Remember, the topic of this day is actually to use Google Forms for data entry, which means you create a Google form, you send it to your various recipients, and once they respond, automatically the data that they included in the form will be shifted to a spreadsheet package, which is a Google Sheet, and I'll be showing you how to do that. We'll link our Google form to our Google Sheet so that automatically whatsoever a responder updates on the Google form, even after editing it, it will automatically update on the Google Sheet. So now let's get started. So the first thing, once you've had a Google account and you've logged you've typed in this address that I showed you, and this page has opened. So now we now click on blank form because we'll have to create a Google form from the scratch. If you can remember in the last video that I created, I actually did a Google form whereby it's an invite to my birthday party, just an ideal birthday party actually. So now we'll have to do the same. So speedily, let me create, let me say Google form for an invite to my birthday party, just like I did the last time. But like I said, I will be on the fast pace in this video. If you actually want to learn how to create Google form, you can go to the description of this video. I'll drop a link and you can learn that. So now the first information I'll be needing from the responders is what like the last time. For sure, I will be needing your first name. Now create another field. Like I said, I'm doing this on the fast pace so that this video wouldn't be lengthy enough. So know how to create Google form just like I'm doing, you have to go to the description of this video and learn how to do that because I speak. I explain every field, what it takes, how to edit a field, and the likes. So you can actually go there. So I have the first name, I need the first name, the surname, and also I need the sex of the attendee. Yes, either be you being a male, female. So what did I have? The name, I have the surname, and also I will need in the age. Yeah, shouldn't know. Let me use the age range. Okay, let me use a short answer. I will need in the age and maybe their email address. Or no, age, sex, age. Okay, let me see email address in case I'm going to send some package to them online. As for those that will attend this imaginary birthday party that I'm creating. So now we've created of a Google form that contains just few fields because, like I said, I'm just using this video for practical example because I'm actually want to show you how to use Google Forms for data entry. We're sending out these forms to people that will fill this form as though I'm actually trying to gain their consent if they will attend the birthday party or not. So in return also, I would like to put whatsoever data that they inputted into this form to a Google Sheet and this will be done automatically. I wouldn't have to hire data, some virtual assistant actually that will input this data to the spreadsheet package. So now I've created a form, and like I told you in the last time, to send the form, you have to click on send. If you want to send it to recipient's email already, let's say you have the email address, you use this method. But if you want to send through a link, you use this method, just like I said. And if you want to embed this to maybe a website, a blog, or whatsoever, you have to use this option whereby you have to copy this code and place it in your website, which makes responder to actually fill the to input his or information on your website and submit the form right from your website. But as in this case, let's still use the link like I did in the last video. So now we're using the link, and like I said, if you want a short URL, you have to click this and you have a short URL. So now let's copy this link of this very form that I just created. And also, you can go to the settings and do some tweaks. For example, you can make this a quiz, but allow response editing for sure. Yes. If you want them to, as in, for example, maybe the responder, the recipient entered information that is incorrect and he or she wants to go back and edit it, you have to turn this on so that it will allow response editing. And automatically, just like I said, once he or she edits the response he imputed formally, it will automatically still update in the Google Sheet that you'll be creating. And that's what I'll be showing you in this video. So we haven't gotten to that stage yet. limit to one response, yes. Presentation. Now, I want to, there's a tweak that I actually want to show. A confirmation message, for example, you can edit the message, the filler of the form will have to see after entering his or her data. Let's say, for example, your response has been recorded. Now, let me change it to thanks for your content and consent my pets day by error. Okay, you have to change this consent double T. No, party. Okay, now I've done that, so I have to say this, and this is the response the recipient of the form will have to receive after he or she entering his or her data. This is the response that he or she will get. So we'll see that at the end of or while we proceed in this video. So now we've created a form and I've copied the previous link. So now what I'll have to do, if you go to this aspect of responses, you see that this is where you actually see the number of people that have responded to the Google form that have actually entered their data to the Google form that you sent to them. So now we'll do a practical example. Let's leave this on. Now, like I said, we are going to link this very form to Google Sheet. And to do that, you can see the plus, let me see the green square that has a white cross here. This is what you actually do to create a spreadsheet. Just like I said, I hover over it and you see the words that came out, create spreadsheet. So now we'll click on this. So now say create a new spreadsheet untitled response. Let me see, I can name it. Or let me just name it my name without including the word birthday. Okay, let me say Chibuzo's birthday party, just like the first one. Party. That's the name, that will be the file name of this spreadsheet that we're trying to create. So now at the end, you just click on create and you see automatically this Chibzo's birthday bar, just like I said, that's the name of the spreadsheet we just created. And you can see there's no responders yet, so everything is still blank. So now let's still go back to our spreadsheet. Remember, I've copied the link, so now I'll have to open a new browser whereby I have a new email and copy the link of that spreadsheet of the form that we created. Okay, invalid. Let's still go back and copy the link. Um, Settings. Okay. Let's go back to send. I want to copy this link actually. Remember, I didn't copy it. So short URL, I have to click on copy. Yes. So now I have to open a new browser whereby I have another email because you can't actually respond with the same Gmail account. So you have to use another Gmail if you want to respond. Remember, I'm doing this video practically for us to see if the data entry aspect that I talked about from the beginning, if it actually works. So this is the form that we created from my other Gmail account. So all I have to do is I have to fill this form, see if the aspect of automating this data entry will actually work. So now this is my surname. Yes, I've entered. Now what next is I'm a male, age, let's put 25. Then what next? Email address. Okay, yeah, well, that's okay. My email address already there. So now I'll have to do after entering the form. So let's assume this is one of the recipients that you're sending out that form link of that form to. So now I have to submit, and let's see. Just like I said, I edited the confirmatory message that each recipient will receive. So now this is the message I edited, and this is what comes up. Thanks for showing your consent to attend my birthday party. So we'll fill the form. So now let us go back now to the place we created the form and let's see if the magic, like you see in this aspect, you see responses, one response. It is automated, just like I told you from the beginning. So one response, there is one responder, which is myself. This is all the information I entered. Chibuzo, Ago, the sex is there, the age is there, and the email address is there. So now let us now go to the Google Form sheet, just like I told you. Not even spending some microseconds, you see all the data, the timestamp, that is the actual moment that each recipient will fill the Google form will show. So this is the timestamp, the exact time I entered or submitted the form. So this is the name, this is the surname, this is sex, this is the age is here, and this is the email address. So now let's assume that um, up to 100 people responded to this Google form by entering their data, just like I did. So automatically, the field or this spreadsheet will have up to 100 information of people. So you can see how it's been automated, just like I told you from the beginning. So you save you the stress of hiring somebody that will be re-entering the data from this very form to a spreadsheet package. You can see, like I said, it saves you time, stress, and also money. So after doing this, you can actually print this information by hitting the print screen, the print icon from this bar, and you can have the hard copy or whatsoever. And automatically, also, if you go to your Google Drive by going to drive.google.com, this file or this sheet that you created is automatically saved to your Google Drive automatically, and also this form that you created is automatically saved to your Google Drive. So you can see how easy it is, or the steps that are involved to actually use Google Forms for data entry by saving you stress, saving you time, and also saving you money. So you can actually go and carry out each of the steps that I mentioned in this video. And if in case or peradventure you skip any method, you don't really actually understand what I said in any of this method, you can actually go to the comment section, lay your comments, ask your questions, and I will get back to them. So, like I said from the beginning, if you want to know how to create Google Forms, just like I did, like I did this actually on the fast pace. But if you want to know how to create Google Form, go to the description of this video. I will lay a link of my previous video for you to go and watch. So, with that, we've come to the end of this video. So, Chibuzago is my name. Blogging for Tech is the name of this channel. So, bye bye.